You will lose yourself if you keep trying to be everything for everyone. Yes, it's true. There is a quiet exhaustion that comes from constantly adjusting who you are just to be accepted. A slow draining of your energy when you keep explaining your worth to people who have already decided not to see it. And a deep frustration that builds when you realize that no matter how much you give, it is still never enough for the wrong people. At first, it may feel like effort, then it becomes pressure. Eventually, it turns into emotional slavery. Slowly, you start watching your words too carefully. You replay simple conversations, and you carry the weight of keeping another person comfortable, even when it costs you your own peace. The truth is that not everyone is meant to stay in your life, not everyone is meant to understand you, and not everyone deserves access to your heart. But when you ignore that truth, you begin to force what should have flowed naturally. You beg for attention that should have been given freely. You chase connections that should be mutual. And you hold on to people who are already halfway gone. And in that process, you don't just lose them, you lose yourself. Because real connection does not require constant convincing. Real relationships do not demand that you shrink, twist, or perform just to be valued. If you have to constantly prove your worth, then you are standing in the wrong place. If you have to keep begging someone to stay, then they have already made their decision. If the effort is always one-sided, then the connection is already broken, even if it still exists physically. This is where many people get it wrong. They think effort will create feelings, and sacrifice will earn love. But love does not grow under pressure. Connection does not deepen through force. And no amount of effort can replace mutual effort. You cannot negotiate for genuine interest. You cannot convince someone to value you. And you cannot build something real with someone who is not equally present. At some point, wisdom demands that you stop. Not because you are weak, but because you finally understand your worth. You understand that your energy is not unlimited. You understand that your peace is too valuable to keep trading for temporary attention. And you understand that chasing people who are not choosing you is a battle you will never win. So instead of feeling exhausted by trying to please everyone, you begin to choose alignment over acceptance. And you have to start asking better questions like, is the love mutual? Is the relationship healthy for me? And is the relationship costing me my peace of mind? Because the moment you become honest with those questions, everything becomes clearer. Some people were never meant to understand you. And some exits are not losses, they are necessary corrections. Life responds differently when you stop forcing and start aligning. The right people will not drain you. The right connections will not confuse you. And the right environment will not require you to abandon yourself just to belong. So if you feel exhausted, pay attention. If you feel drained, take it seriously. And if you feel forced, do not ignore it. Because anything that costs you your peace of mind to maintain is already too expensive. Protect your energy. Choose who chooses you. And have the courage to walk away from who do not make happy. Be properly guided. Please like my video. Share with others who might love this message too. And follow me for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.